G'day everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4! That's right. And in this episode is the completion of Tier 7 and 8. It's time to launch the elevator for the last time. There's a little bit of sadness in my heart around that. But we have now going to get the parts, we're going to launch the elevator, and of course, we're going to have a look at that Tier 7 and 8 goodness. Of course, we also want to try and just at least knock out the initial aluminum tech at the very end of the episode if I can. That way, of course, for the next one after this one, we can begin to focus moving forward on raw material and resources, which of course we need a lot more copper, we need a lot more iron, we need a lot more steel, and that sweet, sweet, sweet aluminum. Let's get to it. And we're back again. That's right, it's another shiny sunny morning here. A massage to A to B right through to Z. And in this particular case, we are here at the space elevator because, of course, we need to pick up some things. Now, of course, those things include some heavy modular frames because that's a thing I need. I've already taken the motors down, I think. I'm pretty sure I've taken the motors down, 1,000 motors, but I'll grab a few extra motors just to have them. And hey, guess what we've got done? Versatile framework, 2,500 of them boys. Shoo, let me tell you. So let's grab them heavy modular frames and a few of them motors. Yep, we'll stop around here somewhere. Heavy modular frames. 51, 52, 53, 54. Now, why would I take double of what I need? Well, we'll explain that when we get down there. And I'm going to grab probably an extra 400 motors. I shouldn't need them, but again, it's the same as the frames. Like, you only need 200 frames and you're taking 400. Why are you doing that? Well, that's because of the distribution model, of course, of the splitters, which we'll, of course, get to shortly. Okay, I believe this box here is holding a lot of motors, so I should use that. Yes, in fact, it's holding so many motors, I can't get any more in there at the moment. Yep, we'll do it that way. So, we'll be right back and plug you in, actually. We'll go down here to the other end first. Now, alright, so, in this case, first things first is, yep, motors. We need 2 motors. We got them down the other end. 15 rubber. We got them behind me. And 2 smart plating. Well, as you know, we've been collecting smart plating. All kinds of it. Yes. Better be some more smart. Yeah. Say, there had better be more smart plating in here, mister. Yes. Now, of course, that's because I needed a little bit more, so I looped it up in. But now I'll loop it back down and around so we can have the smart plating now come down here. Now, there's only one problem to this, and that is that when these were built, only this one lane was accepting incoming. So I got to take this second lane now all the way down to the end to plug it in. But that shouldn't be too big of a hassle. That's more just me running along here. We are low on material, though. I didn't realize we were that low on material. But that's all right. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. Gotta work with what you got. There we go. So we'll run this down and around. If I have to stop and pick up a few more, you know, a few more rods and a few more plates, well then I guess that's a thing we'll do. But it looks like we're gonna make the turn there. We'll make the end of it too pretty straightforward, I think. Look at that. Just a couple stops. Boom, and that puts that one in. Now, the turbo motors, of course, we can plug those in right there, and we'll get them up and in and running. And now, of course, now we just got to get that rubber in there. Boom, and then we'll be all set, and we'll have some motors coming out. You will notice, I think I've set this up correctly. Yeah. That is correct. Yes, I will show that to you in a second. Yes, can I have this rubber, please? And thank you very much. That is the rubber, right? Rubber hits the road. Yeah, you betcha. Rubber hits the road. And I should hear some... Oh, of course, I've probably unplugged these machines. Okay, there we go. We have modular engines. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's right. I love it how you whip them up just like a jet engine. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now let's see what we can do about this side. Now, of course, we got some things going on here. Oh, I still want to mention this. You'll notice I have not put these out into a box. Yes, they can spit them out, but they are not going into a box. And this is just around control, right? We need 500 of these engines. Okay. So if I put these into a box and it starts collecting like crazy, they don't, and I don't know why Satisfactory hasn't done this after 2 years, but they still have not regulated inventory control in their storage boxes, right? Like, I can't just block half of these boxes and say, okay, I only want a stack, you know, so it'd be stacks of 50 here, so that row would have 400, so I'd want to block the rest of these, right? Well, you still can't do that in Satisfactory today. So what this is going to do, this is going to force the machines to store them inside. So then what I'll do is I just slap these on the end, boom, and we just empty our 500 right into the box and we're good to go. All right, that's what's going on there. Now, these guys, yipper. So 100 of these. Why am I taking 400? Splitter issues is the problem. Right, that's why I'm taking 400. So first things first, we only need like a couple hundred computers and a couple hundred modular frames. So we've got a couple of boxes here to handle that because there's so few. So we're gonna put them frames in there. We're gonna drive over, grab us a couple hundred computers, and again, I'll probably grab about 400 computers. Do it the same way, and that's again because of the splitters, right? The splitters don't know any better. 53, 54. So we'll grab 400 computers, and again, you know, it doesn't really matter if we use a little extra. That's cool, right? Whatever, that's cool. I mean, we'll crunch them up later and turn them into graffiti. Something like that, right? 51, 52, 53, 50, 54. Yeah, there we go. So you can have those now, and see. So, like, of course, this first splitter is going to take 50%, right? And the next splitter gets like, you know, takes 50% of that 50%, so it's 25%. And then this one takes like 12%, and then 6%, and then 3%, and then 1.5%. Anyway, you can see what the problem is. The problem is that the first machines, of course, they get all their toys first. And, of course, the end machines get their toys last. But we want all these machines to be working all the time because these things are slow. 1 per minute, right? Ugh. So, you know, I don't want to be tying up a bunch of machines with nothing in them. So we want to, you know, be able to pump these through. Now, we need the third thing on this line right here. We need this. Yeah, do that. Boop. Now, what is this? Well, these are the circuit boards. They better be. Yes, they are. They are the circuit boards. And we need them circuit boards. So we're going to plug that in right there. All right. Now, this leaves the fourth and final thing, which requires a little, you know, you know, a little bit of dragging around because it is a little far away. But here it is over here. It's perfectly fine. They are all stored up and ready to go. Yep. And this box, of course, is the full box, so that's fine. We're good. Now, what we want to do is we, of course, want to start dragging this down and around. I'm probably going to have to bring this out. Ooh, I don't know. Somewhere's about here, I would think. Yep. Do that? Sure, let's do that. We'll run this along. Okay, we're on the outside of this strip. We're on the outside of the strip here. That's fine. Yep. Really? You're gonna give me that hard of a time? Sure, alright. Don't give me too hard of a time. I won't enjoy that at all. You know. Yep. Right about there somewhere. Yep. Keep going. And we're about to make a right-hand turn here in a second. Okay. Right about here somewhere, right there is where we want this. And yep, something like that. And then we're gonna run this in here. Can't afford. Oh no, we can afford it because we don't need this anymore. Yep, we'll make it. We can afford this, mister. Don't give me that kind of excuse. Afford. All right, is that going to be enough? It had better be. It had better be. You know, is that, when you know I'm just short? Sure, fine, whatever. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yep. I'm going to get you to come in there and do that for me. And that should have a whole bunch of those ready to go. And boom. We are now making adaptive control units. Awesome sauce. Here we go. Let's sort that. And you know what we got to take? 2,500 of you crazy kids. I know. We got to start dragging these over and start slamming them in. So we might as well do that for a minute. Yep. Yeah. this is yeah. When you need 2,500. I mean, it's funny because you only need 500 of those and 100 of something else. But yeah, 2,500 of these. Well, I guess I got to start dragging them over because they're not going to get there by themselves. Let me tell you. Nope. Not going to happen. And let me tell you, I hope I really got the count right because I didn't really check too closely if I was good. I just kind of looked at it a couple times like, yep, I think that's done. And then kind of just kept on going, doing things, right? Hey, there's 1,500 right there. So that looks good. All right. I'm positive sign. I'll take it. So now we'll drive on back. Hopefully it'll be the other half will be there. If not, boy, am I ever going to look bad. It is not going to look good, you know. But yeah, we're going to drive on over here. Beep, beep, excuse me. Look out, beep, beep. Yep. Yeah, so as you can see, you know, sometimes you got to run a few temporary setups to make some temporary things happen. Sure. Well, we know, if we just had 1,500, and that's 1,500, this is more than enough, right? Look at that. I even made a little extra something, right? Because, you know, a little extra something is a little extra something. A little something for everybody. Like double mint gum. A little extra something for double mint gum. And I'll actually show a few little tricks along the way that I did here to kind of clean up some of these containers and things. Because, of course, you know, you kind of got to clean this stuff up after a bit. Yep, somewhere's around here. And I'm a little worried about that volume. It's acting like it's a little high. So anyway, we'll do that. Do that. Boom, look, I still got extra. And let me just slap these extra over here in this box. Yeah, okay. You do that for the moment. I do have 26 smart plating. I'm going to just stop them into this box over here. This is the exit box. Usually what I do is I usually dump stuff off into this box that I just want to get rid of through the crusher. I have disconnected it because it seemed like I was way over on rotors, and I was like, man, I can't believe I'm throwing away this many rotors. So I am going to check that. I do have another box, which I'm about to show you, of what's going on. So, yeah, obviously, when, you know, I'm collecting a lot of this stuff and things, again, you don't get a lot of controls over storage. You really don't. It's something they've got to work on. But, obviously, you know, we want to make sure that we're not wasting stuff either. Now, true, you're going to get tickets, so you're not wasting. But at the same time, I hate over-wasting. So, when it came to some of this stuff, I had re-engaged some temporary boxes to self-feed it, right? So let's check this box. So yeah, I could probably pull some of them back to put in this box. So what this box does, it takes the extras and injects them into the system at the front, so these machines don't have to work so hard, right? That's kind of its job. And we're going to do the same thing here. with one of these boxes, right? So, like, look at this. This is a full box of these guys, right? And we're going to take that down to the end because there's no need of that. And I did disconnect that, right? I was going to say, there's no sense, you know. All right, so it's not going to refill that box. All right, cool. So we're going to take that down at the end. You know what? While I'm up here, I'm actually going to refill on a few things. Beep, beep. Okay, yep. Thank you very much. Can I have a couple hundred of you? And I will have a couple hundred of you. And, yep. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Yep, there we go. I will have, you know, a couple hundred of you because we're going to need a few things. Yeah, that's fine. We got some of that. We got some of that. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Let's go dump our engines off. The extra engines should be already pulled out and are probably through the system, so we can do that over here. All right, yep, we'll make a quick stop here. Here, have some engines. 51, 50, yep, you can have those. Now, we're going to make a stop down. We're going to put these stators. I think I've made the box. I might not have made the box. I might have made the box, though. I think I did make the box. That way I could just drop these off. But we'll come down here. It's right over here. Yep, there's the box. Look at that. I was ahead of the game. Awesome. And again, this just puts everything back into the system without the need of wasting it, right? So, hey, look at, and of course, this is all Mark 1 belt, right? Because that's when this was all built. Which now, it tells these machines, hey, you know what? Stop using all these extra resources, you know, to do that. And that's really cool, right? Yes, obviously we're making motors at the moment, and that's because I just took 1,000 motors, and that's fine. That's what these extra parts should be doing, but it just saves so many resources going through the factory, eating up other things. So that's what's going on there. Now, with that, I am going to bring you back. Yeah, of course I am. You know, it's going to take a little time to get these guys made up. Well, I mean, you know, if we get a little lucky here, hopefully not too much time, but it will take a little time. So these guys are going to chew on their parts, and I'm going to bring it back. When we come back, we're going to take these, slam them into the machine, and we get to watch the glory skies of Tier 7 and 8 on the space elevator for the final time. I'll see you in a second. And we should be ready for some exciting times. I believe everything is ready to go. So let's take a run down here, have a look to see if we actually have something we can pick up to make a thing launch. Zoom, zoom. That's right. In fact, I'm actually a little late doing this. I got busy doing something around the house, and then the next thing I know, like the sun's like, it's like over halfway through the day. Darn it. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, you know, we're going to make it work anyway. What happened there? Okay, never mind. Okay, where's my stuff? Yeah, give me that, please. Yep. In fact, that's more than 500. We'll take that. Now we'll run over here. Yep. And I've already emptied these ones into a box as well. Look at that. In fact, there's two. I only need 100, and I got 244 of those. I don't know what's going on. We just make extra stuff here just to make extra stuff. But that's all right. I'm storing the extra stuff in a box up here. A separate box. I won't actually crush the extra stuff. I'll actually keep it around. I'm just thinking that, you know, if I keep it around and maybe one day we need it or do, you know, whatever, then that's groovy, right? You never know. Update 5 or 6 or 22. You know, companies nowadays, everything's early access, and then, you know, it's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten ridiculous. Like, I'm all big on the early access theory. I love early access. What I don't love is the stretched out timelines. So if you're going early access, you should have, from the point you go early access, your version 1.0 should be 2 years. If you can't have your game done in 2 years from early access, you know what? That's not early access. That's alpha. So, you know, label it as such and sell it as such, right? So, just saying. But that's just me. I just see so many companies, you know, skirting around trying to get money in faster by doing that. And this is not a Satisfactory thing. This is. I mean, if you look on Steam right now, you literally see like, you know, 2,000 games all in early access. And you know, that's fine. Like I said, love early access. It allows you to get a hold of the game early. Sometimes you have a large swath of development involvement in it. But yeah, anyway, what am I talking about? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You, and you. I don't need you. Okay, cool. Let's get down here. Boy, I went on a tangent there. I don't know why. I usually don't really care about early access and all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know. Must have been a thing. Must have been a thing today. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. You know, this is the last time we get to see the elevator do the cool things, and I am sad. Maybe that's what's bothering me. You know, I'm gonna say that's what's bothering me, right? Because, yeah, again, such a waste of a great model. You know, but let's launch this sucker. You know, let's do this. Yep. Bye-bye. See you later. Yep. There we go. There it is. I mean, come on now. That's just awesome sauce. Boom. Yep. That should be happening every hour, all the time. It should be. It should be just happening every hour, all the time. And it's not. And it's sad. It's very sad. You know? Yep. That should just be happening all the time. Hey, let's go look at our new toys. Because well, I don't know where the heck that last 3 minutes went. You know what? Don't do housework before starting an episode. Okay, 7, 8. Yes. Thank goodness. What do we got? We got bauxite refinement. Hence, aluminum. All right. Mark V logistics. Yep. Hazmat suit. Yay. And you need that because of nuclear. Okay, so aeronautical engineering. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is what gives you drones. Assembly detector system. Oh, project part number 6. Oh, okay. So what do you need? You need 50. Oh, that's the milestone cost. It's not going to actually tell me what you need to make that. All right. Assembly detector system. Sure. Well, I guess the only way to find out is to actually unlock it, huh? Yep. Okay, that's fine. That already makes me nervous. Sure. Hover pack? Oh, yeah. Well, I have a jetpack. Okay. Again, cool toy? Sure. Okay. Allows for vertical movement and hovering in midair to improving building efficiency. Yeah, the hover option is nice, but yep, okay, you know, it's a thing. You know, I guess certain people, they get all excited over these things, and I look at some of these things and it's like, yeah, okay, but I do just fine with my jetpack. Sure, this is what we want. We definitely want that. And then, of course, here, duh, nuclear power, Pablamo, magnetic field generators, Mark 7 or project part 7. Oh God, I can see that could be fused modular frames. Yep, that's scary, isn't it? Cooling system. Yep. Packaged nitrogen gas. Whew. Yep, advanced aluminum products. Okay, why is that advanced? Sure, okay, you know, I'll figure it out. Oh, wow. Thermal propulsion rocket, okay. Turbo motor, yay, miner Mark III. Leading edge production. Wow. Okay. Copper powder. Ground down copper ingots. Right. Particle accelerator. Yeah, look at that. It uses electromagnetic fields. Yes, that's hot. That's really hot. Right. Of course. Well, you know, you need the pellets. You know, so we can make the nuclear power of the things. Right. We want this. Now it looks like I could still do this. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of again. Keep in mind, you know, nuclear pasta. Part 9. Power usage, 1,500 megawatts. So I'm assuming that's like if you go to make one, it needs 1,500 watts per shot. That each time it makes one, I guess. So, yep, okay. Which of course is why they encourage you to do the whatchamacallit jiggers. Somewheres. It's in here somewhere. So as you can stop the fluctuation of that power eating up your power grid. That again, that makes sense. That's fine. It theorized to exist in neutron stars. Wow, that's pretty intense. So okay, so first things first, though, we need bauxite refinement. Let's slam some stuff in. Computers. I need computers. I need motors. I need rubber. Let's go get some. Okay, cool. Because we gotta get that aluminum being made. You betcha. There is missions to be had, and those missions include aluminum and aluminum, and I can't get that until I do the things. And I just see, I'm so used to driving around that I'm going to probably do that like 3 more times. So let's get down here, get us a little bit of rubber, get us a few computers in the inventory. You know, I'll grab a few, take them back to base just to have them kicking around. Yeah, zoom. Yep, here we are. Thank you very much. Can I have, I don't know, let's take 300. 300 should be enough. Yeah, excuse me. You wouldn't mind if I have some rubber. We'll take 1,000, just in case something else needs. I probably should have grabbed more than 1,000 then, because I think this asks for what, 600? Was it 500? 500. We'll probably need. All right. Well, you know what? I've got 1,000 on me, so that's what we're doing. Turns out we need motors. We need a bunch of motors, so we'll stop on the way and get those too. Yeah, that's, yeah, no surprise there. That's a thing. Obviously, we don't want to disassemble all of this at the moment because parts 7, 8, and 9, gosh knows how much of that I'm going to have to make. So I'm going to definitely save up on that for a bit. Good thing I didn't remove the infrastructure, huh? Let's get some of this slammed in here. Yep. Bauxite refinement. Yeah, we're going to select the milestone. Yeah, if you'd be so kind, just... Oh, okay, well, you only want one deck of that. Here, have some rubber. Yep, for 500 of that. So we need 100 frames and 200 motors. Well, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, we keep that stuff over here all the time. 100 frames, 200 motors, 51, 52. There we go. That should take care of that. Okay. Slam. Yep. There's our 200. Where's the other frames? There we go. Oh, yes. Boom. There's the button. And my rocket is back. Yay.
Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked.
You betcha.
A new generation of basic aluminum parts is now available.
Sure is.
Which can be constructed from bauxite after a complex process of refinement.
Okay.
The blender will be used in future processes.
I'm sure it will be. Okay. Yay, us. Yep, you're going to do the thing. So obviously, a lot of this we can't do now until we actually do something with bauxite. Yeah, and start making some aluminum so we can start cranking out more of this stuff. So, what does that mean? Well, that means we've got to move on, right? We got to get into the aluminum process, and we got to upgrade our ability of raw resources. So, next episode, what are we doing? Let's go for a quick drive. What are we at, 12 minutes? Yeah. Next episode. Dun, dun, dun. That's right. Here we are. What is this? This is a whole new setup for copper, iron, and steel. That's right. And we need, because we need more copper, more iron, and more steel. And we want to be more efficient about it. You know, so we actually want to use these setups to actually not only provide for our 5 turbo motors and 5 supercomputers, but we can also use it to provide the supply base. So basically what we want to do here is, of course, right now, to get our iron and copper and stuff, we're running them through these smelters, right? And that's fine. They've been working great for us. There's nothing wrong with them. But they're less efficient, right? These are less efficient than these. Oh yeah, these are way more efficient. So what we want to do is we're going to take the ore that we've got collected underneath, going to these machines and shove it into these machines, which means then we have to take the ingots coming out of these and replace the lines of these, right? So this iron ingot line here, well, I'd have to replace that because I'm about to steal its iron ore, right? So that's what's going to go on the next episode. And on the other side of the map, there's something going on over there. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but I can't take you there yet. Not yet. So we're going to set this up in the next episode. And then, of course, over there on the far side of the map, you know what we'll probably do? We'll probably set up radar technology so as we can actually bring up a map on the screen, because that's been kind of one of them laggy things I haven't done yet. We'll bring up map on the screen, and I will point to things on the other side of the map, and then we're going to have some aluminum. So with that, I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory 4. Next time, we're doing that copper, we're doing that iron, we're doing this steel, we're doing the extra stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.